Imagine a synchronized global broadcast. Every major news network interrupts its programming as every scientific, academic, and government body confirms a single, undeniable discovery. The supernatural claims of every organized religion are false. The evidence is public, repeatable, and universally accessible. It confirms there is no heaven, there is no hell, no divine plan is unfolding, and no cosmic authority is monitoring human behavior. For billions of people, this data point would not register as an intellectual debate being settled. It would register as an attack on the foundation of their reality. Belief shapes the architecture of a human life. It dictates the rituals of our weddings, the words we speak at funerals, the moral frameworks we teach our children, and the traditions that bind our families together. Removing that belief overnight pulls the anchor out from under human identity. Stripped of our oldest explanations for why we exist and why we suffer, the immediate global reaction would not be logical acceptance. Humanity would plunge into a profound, disorienting state of mourning and shock. Human beings rarely abandon deeply rooted beliefs simply because contrary evidence appears. The initial shock would rapidly evolve into absolute denial. Millions would rationalize the proof to protect their worldview. The discovery would be reframed as a supreme test of faith from a hidden god, a coordinated technological deception, or a false reality generated by artificial intelligence. Religious leadership would aggressively pivot to absorb the new reality, arguing faith was never intended to rely on empirical data. Traditional dogma would splinter into new, decentralized interpretations. Instead of uniting humanity, this proof triggers the largest entrenched conspiracy movements in human history. The prospect of a universe without cosmic purpose carries such heavy psychological weight that for many, defending their faith would require a desperate, endless war against reality itself. For those who do accept the evidence, the emotional response would mirror a deep collective grief. The heaviest blow would be the sudden finality of death. Billions must confront the reality that they will never reunite with deceased loved ones, and that a lifetime of personal suffering served no divine purpose or future reward. This personal grief would quickly bleed into societal panic. Without the threat of cosmic judgment, many would assume that law and order are entirely dependent on the fear of divine punishment, anticipating a rapid descent into violent selfishness. Look at this structural model of societal stability. If the pillar of divine authority vanishes, the bridge of society actually remains standing. Human morality relies heavily on the remaining pillars: empathy for others, secular law, and the mutual cooperation required to maintain community trust. The more immediate crisis would be logistical. Religious institutions operate a massive percentage of the world's hospitals, schools, shelters, and charities, services that society desperately needs regardless of the theology behind them. The immediate threat to human survival wouldn't be the absence of a deity. It would be the chaotic scramble to rebuild the social and humanitarian infrastructure that those religious institutions used to support. Yet, this discovery would also trigger an unexpected positive reaction. For millions who lived under the constant fear of eternal punishment, the loss of divine surveillance would bring an immense sense of psychological liberation. Historically marginalized or spiritually condemned communities would experience total release from generations of religious guilt. The weight of inherited judgment would evaporate entirely, and the human drive to create meaning would not stop. People would develop new secular rituals, form nature-centric philosophies, or build tech-focused cults. Familiar holidays would survive, stripped of their supernatural origins, remaining purely as cultural echoes. Eventually, the vacuum of meaning forces a final, unavoidable crossroads. Humanity must choose between nihilism, the belief that nothing has a predetermined purpose, so nothing matters, and humanism, the belief that because nothing has a purpose, we alone must decide what matters. Disproving religion does not answer our deepest questions about existence. It merely removes the inherited answers we relied on for millennia, leaving us completely responsible for defining the value of our own lives. A universe without a cosmic safety net is undoubtedly terrifying. But understanding that this life is the only one we are guaranteed makes every single act of kindness, justice, and love infinitely more valuable. We would finally realize that if the world needs repairing, we are the only ones here to fix it.